Hello to my sports betting family, my sports betting friend, and thank you for watching Wize Sports Betting. But this is about NBA Game 7. It's finally here. Today is Sunday, June 22nd, and I just want to, there ain't no dancing, ain't no singing. I try to be entertaining, but today this video is a very serious analysis. This video is for serious sports bettors only. This is not, do you hear me? This is not a video for people who are looking for a mere prediction. I see channels out there charging people for predictions that don't delve deep. This ain't that kind of channel or video. I repeat, this is not a prediction video. It's a deep betting analysis video designed for serious bettors trying to make a profit/win money. My analysis is free. I don't charge for my work. You've never seen me plaster my Cash App on the screen or drop it in the description of every video. I don't beg you for money, my sports betting friend. That is not my style, never will be. However, if you want to send me a donation because of my analysis today or because you win, my Cash App is listed in my channel's description section. It's $WIZE Fool, Wize Fool. All right, I appreciate you showing love. My research is free, and I want to see you blessed. I want to see you win. I want to see every sports betting friend make money. I'm purposed to give, not get. That's basically what my channel is about, giving, not getting. So don't compare me to the content pimps that's out there. Friendly reminder, this ain't prediction. This is betting analysis. So, I said all that to say, if you want an entertaining prediction, leave now. I ain't trying to put nobody out, but this video is for people who want to make money and look at angles in order to decide how to do that and what's the smart money bet. Y'all still here? Y'all doing all right? If you still here, you a money maker. Let's get to it. I want to analyze several factors. I may jump around a bit. When I research on my own, or do a read, I should say, I don't always look thoroughly in one statistical category. I may leave that category, think of a question, then jump back. So that might be reflected in this analysis, all right? That's just my style. I jump around a little bit. Plus, if I reveal my actual checklist, creators will steal my blueprint and not pay me or even shout me out. So I'm not gonna give my actual checklist. I'm just gonna jump around. So let's look at players. Halliburton is on my mind. Plus, Indy is my hometown, so we're starting with Indy. Halliburton is injured though. It's smart to do a read on how he's performed in the past when he's not 100%. We want to look at all the angles and edges and look fast before the lines move again, all right? Here is a quick history of Halliburton playing injured. January and February 2023, he had left elbow strain plus knee bruise. He played through it. Pacers went 1-9 in his absence. Offensive rating dropped from 115 to 112. Defensive 115 to 121. March 23, 2023 versus Pelican. He had a calf issue. I'm going to skip the stats for that. But May 2024 versus Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals Game 2, re-injured hamstring, exited early, missed next 2 games. April-May 2025 playoffs, right calf strain, struggled in Game 5 and 6. Improved Game 6 though, 14 points, 5 assists, but still not full sharp form. Now, why all this matters for betting? Recurring issues, hamstring, calf, elbow, have consistently knocked Halliburton down in terms of his efficiency, especially from deep. This pattern shows that when he's hurt, shots go cold and decision-making slips. Here's my betting angle, all right? Approach his scoring and three-point props very cautiously. Maybe favor assists or turnover markers instead for Halliburton, okay? All right, we've done the Halliburton read. Now let's talk about the real X factor, Pascal Siakam. This game's going to come down to how hard he goes in the paint and whether he can control the tempo inside. He is the edge. He is the angle we need to explore next, all right? If he shows up tonight our betting value starts to show up too. In Game 6, he dropped 25 points on 55% shooting, no hesitation, no wasted motion. He grabbed 8 boards and drew multiple defenders, opening up lanes for everyone else. All postseason long, he's averaged over 21 points and 7 rebounds in a game. He's steady, he's reliable, he's aggressive. He hit over 20.5 points in 3 of his last 5. Okay, points, rebounds, assists. He's around 31.5%. He could be soft, especially if Halliburton's minutes are down. So if you want to bet his double-double, I say go ahead. If he crashes the glass like he did in Game 6 and stays out of foul trouble, this one could hit plus money. Next, I looked at Indiana's winning record. I'm trying to hurry up because there's only a couple hours left for the game. And I didn't mean to come on this late, but I had other responsibilities, so I'm trying to keep this quick. I know some people bet live, though, so this will be valuable for you. Because the lines have shifted, though. You missed most of the great value, but still a little bit, all right? So next, I looked at Indiana's winning record in hostile environments. Indiana is 7-4 on the road in these playoffs. They've shown they can win in hostile arenas this postseason. That's a side note to keep in mind if you're tempted to fade the Pacers just because they're on the road, okay? They won Game 7 in New York, shooting 67%. That's an angle we can't ignore because they could pull off another road miracle tonight. And speaking of angles to look at, if we want a clear betting edge, we gotta look at OKC's record at home, okay? If you're thinking about laying those points or playing the money line, you need to know how solid they've been at home. Excuse me. OKC is 36-6 at home. Do you hear me? They're 36-6 at home in the regular season, and in the playoffs, they're 10-2. The Thunder has the best home record in the NBA during the regular season. Their average margin of victory in the playoffs is plus 20.6 points. That margin of victory is being mentioned for y'all who bet the spread, okay? Betting that OKC covers the spread tonight is a smart play. However, Indy is my squad, so I threw down a little middling action. Now, if you're a high roller, playing many angles, or a new bettor with a few bucks who's cool with losing some small bets, middling might be for you. Bet OKC to cover the spread, but on another ticket, bet Indy to cover the spread. This is called middling, okay? Now, Indy's record covering the spread on the road isn't great, so don't go crazy. Here's the kicker, though. If the game finishes with the score ending just right between the two spreads, both bets will win. Now, heads up on this. This only happens 5 to 8% of the time. It's not a sure thing. I bet $10 on each team to cover the spread, all right? If the game hits the middle, I win about $18. That's $38 total. My initial $20 stake plus 18. It's not a huge payout on its own, all right? But you can always parlay those bets with other props or money line picks. Just keeping it real with y'all, though, I did a straight middling bet, playing both sides of the spread separately. Plus, I threw in some parlays to chase a bigger payout. Now, back to OKC. I already said they win, that their win rate is 10-2 at home in the playoffs. Let's zoom in on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for some player props. He averages 28 to 30 points per game in the playoff, especially in big games. And he consistently leads OKC's offense, okay? His assists usually hover 6 to 7 per game. A solid number, but betting his over on assists is risky. He doesn't always hit those numbers consistently, okay? His rebound average is around 5 per game. Betting the overage on his rebound is a safer play in my humble opinion. I bet he went over 5 boards on some tickets just in case. Now, this is the last game. It's for the big win. I expect Shai to be on fire. A quick look at Jalen Williams. Then we will close this out with my final money line pick, okay? Jalen averages 18 points per game. So betting his over is probably a solid bet. I did. assists hover near 4 a game. It's a bit risky to bet his over, but it's worth watching for live betting opportunities. I'd rather see you bet his over for rebounds, okay? He averages 5 boards a game, so betting over on his rebounds is a safer bet. And that's what I did. So, okay, here it is. My money line pick for NBA Finals 2025, Game 7. Some people only do money lines, okay? And some people do money lines on their parlays that they build, and they only use one team. They don't build parlays using both teams like I do and like a lot of us do. They only want the money line pick because it's like, I'm going to pick one team. I'm going to build parlays on that. And some people do that because of their bankroll size, and I've done it. So just so you know, friendly reminder, this channel's all about data-driven, pro stat-based picks. So I've got to go with OKC. But hey, I'm a hometown fan of Indy. So just so you know, personally, I'm opening my sports book to you. I bet on Indy as well. But here's why OKC is the smart money bet, though. They've got a 60% chance of winning tonight. All right? That's not a number you want to look at and just shake your head. 60% is a good percent. And here's something else I found out. They won 7 straight Game 7s at home. And I love that. That number 7 means a lot to me personally. I was born in the month of 7 on the day of 3 sevens in the year 70. I'm 3 sevens walking. I said it in a lot of raps. I said, I'm 3 sevens walking. Listen when I'm talking. So this is a little bit that them 7s are a mighty number. I got 7s. I'm 7. I'm 777. You don't see many people like me. I'm a true 777 walking. I'm supposed to have a lucky life, but I don't know if that kicked in or not yet, okay? But yes, when you see those 7s, I said, So they won 7 straight games at home in Game 7s. They did that, all right? So they got some serious history backing them up in that Mojo 7 working. Now, Indy has mixed success on the road. So that's just something I just want to throw out there. So the money line is Indy plus 215. OKC minus 265, and this is in DraftKings, all right? I bet on Indy in parlays and OKC, and I suggest that you do the same. But if you just want the statistically favored win team, which team like you expect from this channel, it's OKC. But remember, I always say, this is my motto, I always say, analytics is the map, but humans drive the car. And remember, Indy drove the car at home to win Game 6, and they beat the Knicks Game 7 in the Garden. So Indy could drive the home. And you know I want to say, go Indy, go! So I'm rooting for you, Indy. But good luck to you, my sports betting family, my sports betting friend, no matter who you bet on. Thank you for watching this Game 7 quick, deep analysis. And please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a sports betting friend if you found it entertaining or interesting in any way. And remember, bet wise and never bet more than you can afford to lose, all right? Good luck no matter who you bet on in Game 7. This was the great series, today's best NBA bets, and this final video about the betting Game 7. Next time we talk about basketball, it will be the WNBA. And, of course, I cover other sports, too. So don't forget to check out the Shorts channel, Wize Sports Betting Shorts. I got my Major League Baseball picks up there, and we've been on fire. And, see you next time.